Welcome to Closed Loop Recycling at Dagenham Dock, part of the Thames Gateway. Closed Loop is one of a number of very successful green technology businesses located in the Thames Gateway. They take everyday plastic products, mash them up into pellets like this, and finally turn them into the everyday products that we enjoy on a daily basis. I'm going to be talking to Chris Dow, Managing Director of Closed Loop, about the impact of the London 2012 Olympics and the advantages of locating in the Thames Gateway. Chris, can you briefly explain what Closed Loop Recycling does?
At Closed Loop in East London, what we do is we take in 35,000 tonnes of plastic bottles, similar to this, collected by companies like Veolia, Biffa, Shanks, the waste companies that go around to our homes on a weekly basis and collect the recyclate. They bring it here and we process more than 100 tonnes a day of plastic bottles. We take them in, we sort them out then by polymer type. So milk bottles are different to fizzy drink bottles, and we split them off using infrared technology. Then we cut them up into small flakes of about 10 millimetres. We put them into a hot wash for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we pass them through a purification process that actually restores the plastic safe to go back into a bottle and back onto the shelf.
You led the recycling team at the Sydney Olympics in 2000. What did you learn from those experiences?
A multitude of opportunities present themselves because the Sydney Olympics, known as the Green Games, we sat down with a blank sheet of paper and we were able to design every bit of packaging that went into the Olympic Games. So that was ensuring that every bit of packaging was 100% recyclable. On top of that, we were able to communicate with the consumers at the Games, the different attendees, that the bin structure, where do I put everything? Make it easy so that I know this bin is for a plastic bottle, that's for a cardboard package, and et cetera, et cetera. So that was crucial to ensuring that we achieved the highest possible collection rates. And those numbers hit way into the 80s, some venues in the 90s. So it was an exciting time and it produced a lot of material that went back from those venues to the recycling centres and was able to be recycled into all sorts of useful products.
Looking forward to the London 2012 Olympics, what effects do you expect that event to have on a business like Closed Loop?
I think the 2012 Games give us the opportunity to showcase all sorts of environmental activities. Recycling is one. Obviously, we see it as an opportunity to put to the fore for the consumer the opportunity to participate in recycling activities at the venues, and it's going to be something that's going to be driven hard by a lot of the major brands. I mean, it's top of the agenda for many of the major brands and retailers, whether it be Coca-Cola, Britvic, Tesco, Sainsbury's, M&S. They're all investing lots of money in ensuring that consumers participate in getting their packaging back to a recycling centre. And the 2012 Games is one of those opportunities where it's only a certain period of weeks, but we get to showcase recycling and assist in developing the long-term legacy of those games, which is developing a culture of recycling where all of us as consumers see a plastic bottle, a cardboard package, a newspaper as not something that we just throw away, but it's a resource that's going to feed another industry.
Looking at the Thames Gateway in more detail, where Closed Loop is based, can you tell us a bit about the advantages that gives you?
I mean, for us, the Thames Gateway is the opportunity to be on the doorstep of one of the greatest cities in the world. A large conurbation of people, and largely people that want to participate in recycling. As well as being on the doorstep of London, we have the opportunity to deal with other green activities and develop the whole green industry in this area. I mean, it's one of our aspirations that in the very near future, Closed Loop will be taking 100% of its electricity from other green activities, such as anaerobic digestion and other, what they called waste to energy technology. So it's an exciting place to be. It's really the flagship of the green economy in the UK, and so we're loving being a part of that.
So looking at the green economy in more detail, what level of waste could be diverted from landfill through technologies such as Closed Loop?
I think that closed loop is one. I mean, diversion from landfill makes up many types of material. One of them is plastic bottles. But what I can see as a result of the investment going on in the Thames Gateway is not just tens of thousands of tonnes, but hundreds of thousands of tonnes being diverted from landfill. And, you know, as I said before, the other great opportunity is it's not just diversion from landfill. This material is feeding an industry. So these plastic bottles are crucial to us employing 115 people out there and spending, you know, millions and millions of pounds in the local community to keep it all going. So it really is a resource, and that's the view that, you know, we need to take, that this is something that the UK has as a resource that feeds not just closed loop recycling, but a number of opportunities for recycling all around the country.